Hey everybody, this is Eric Stark with Highway 93 RV. A while back I did a comparison with the Valterra Twist On Valve and the Camco flush valve, which it twists on as well. It goes on basically the same as this. But there's a difference between the two. This one's made for flushing the holding tank. It has a hose hookup here, adjustable spray nozzle, so you can flush it, back flush it. Works pretty good. It also worked the same as this valve, where this is designed to go onto the valve, a leaking valve, and this will hold the fluid in. And if you can see it here, so you get the picture though. This used to be called a safety valve. Now it's called a twist-on valve. So this will not replicate this, but this will do what this does. This is about 20 bucks more, depending on where you shop. I was told they were the same price. They're not. They're different. This is about 20 bucks less than this. Now, the other thing happening in the world today, because of COVID-19, both of these items are getting hard to find. Our suppliers are out of this and have about 10 of these left in the United States. Now, that doesn't mean they're not in the store shelves, but the person who saw the other video mentioned that, this one is sold out everywhere he's looked, and so he was thinking this might be the better valve. Well, it's the better valve if you want to save some money, and all you need to do is just control the waste, if you have a leaking valve, to keep that from dripping onto the ground. This creates that barrier. It's a safety valve is what it's really for, so that waste isn't dripping on the ground. You hook up your sewer hose, pull this valve, pull your other valve, and heck, everything goes through. No problem, no mess. Now, if these valves aren't available, there's a way to make it. This valve I didn't really look into because it's already more money, and when you piece things together, generally it costs more. So this valve, though, is replaceable, or you can make one if you can't find it. All the parts and pieces that I checked for are available right now. Our distributors have them, and I'm sure RV stores still have them. So the first thing you'll need is a 3-inch valve. I could take it out of the package, but there's no reason to. So it's a 3-inch valve. The same valve that's on here, just by itself right now. So you take this, and you get two other pieces to go along with this. You're going to need a bayonet flange, and you'll notice the bayonet fittings on here. So this is where your sewer hose will hook up to. Got it? And this is going to bolt on to the valve with another piece. Now this piece here should have a thread, a 3-inch thread. I didn't have one on hand, but you can buy these, and I'll give you the part numbers. So it'd have a 3-inch thread, and then this piece would screw into it, and this swivels just like it does on here. Okay, so you have this, you glue this fitting into here, screw this fitting into here. You take both fittings and sandwich them on the valve. Like so, except you take it out of the package first if you didn't figure that one out. And that pretty much makes the same thing, makes that twist-on valve. Now there's only one thing that you might run into. If you can't get this fitting, then you can possibly get this fitting. Does the same thing, except this is a glue-on fitting here. So that would glue on to a flange fittings like this. They go together and glue on. Creates the same thing, you're just eliminating the thread and this fitting that would be threaded. The female threaded bayonet or flange fitting with the male bayonet fitting, basically screws right in. It's pretty simple. So that would create this. It's going to probably cost you about 10 bucks more, depending on where you shop. So now the part numbers, let's rattle these off. I'll put them on this YouTube link as well, or there's information here. So you're going to use a 3-inch valve, and that's a T1003 VP, 3-inch valve. Then you're going to use your bayonet flange fitting. That's a T1009. Need one of those. And then you're going to need a T1007, which would be a threaded version of this. A T1007 threaded version of this. Then you're going to need this bad boy. So this is a rotating threaded bayonet fitting, and that's a T1027. They have some cheat sheets here. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. So now, if you can't get this piece or these two pieces, the next option is to get these two pieces. So the or the flange fitting that would glue into the other piece is a T1008. Excuse me, a T1006. 1006. And then a T1028. And that rotates. This one's kind of stiff, but it does rotate. And that glues onto there. So that's how you make one of these, which is not the same as this. They're similar, but not the same. They do two different things. Well, you know what I mean. This one does a little bit more than this one, but these are sold out right now, so that's why I'm showing you how to make one. So I hope this helps out, and thank you for watching this video, and check us out on radioarizonarv.com for our podcast and get more information on how to do things yourself. Thank you.